Listen up, Houston. If you think the Texans are just licking their wounds after that playoff exit, you are sadly mistaken. The ground is shifting beneath our feet, literally and figuratively. We are talking about massive structural changes that will define this franchise for the next decade. From the guys lining up on Sunday to the very soil the headquarters stands on, nothing is safe. Sources are buzzing, the front office is making moves, and the decisions made right now, today, are going to determine if we are contenders or pretenders. Buckle up, because the Texans you know are changing forever.
Let's get straight to the ugly truth, because I am not here to sugarcoat the reality of the National Football League. The honeymoon phase? It's over, dead and buried. Sources tell me the Houston Texans are taking a long, hard look at their veteran roster, and the name flashing in neon red lights is wide receiver Christian Kirk. Reports surfacing yesterday from Sports Illustrated indicate that Kirk is squarely on the bubble for the 2026 season. We are looking at a classic cap casualty situation mixed with performance anxiety. The front office is evaluating every single cent after that playoff elimination, and frankly, they should be. You don't pay premium prices for mediocrity. You don't sign checks for guys who disappear when the lights get bright. This is the business of football, and right now, business is brutal. The Texans are looking at the salary cap implications, and they see a bloated number next to a name that didn't deliver the championship impact they paid for. Insider information suggests that this isn't just about Kirk. He is merely the poster child for a much larger purge. The team is evaluating changes across the board regarding veterans who have underperformed relative to their contract value. This is a strategic pivot. The front office knows they have a window with C.J. Stroud, but that window closes faster than you think if you are weighed down by bad contracts. They are looking at the production per dollar, and the math simply isn't adding up for Christian Kirk. When you look at the landscape of the AFC, you see teams getting leaner, faster, and more efficient. The Texans cannot afford to be sentimental. Being a nice guy or a veteran presence does not put points on the board in January. I am told that discussions are ongoing, but the writing is on the wall. If you are a veteran on this team and you think your spot is safe just because you have been in the league for a few years, you are delusional. The organization is sending a message: produce or pack your bags. It is that simple. The analysis coming out of the building is that the roster construction needs to be more flexible to surround their young core with hungry talent, not expensive legacy players who have already peaked. This is a wake-up call for the entire locker room. The standard has been raised, and if you cannot clear the bar, you will be cut. It is harsh, it is cold, but it is necessary. The fans deserve a team that is obsessed with winning, not a team that is comfortable collecting paychecks. Christian Kirk is a talented player, no doubt, but talent without consistent, game-changing production is a luxury the Houston Texans can no longer afford. Listen, the Texans insider info is flowing fast, and you cannot afford to be the last one to know. If you want the real truth, unfiltered, and first, smash that subscribe button right now. Do not miss out. While the roster is being gutted and veterans are sweating for their jobs, the franchise is planting a flag in the ground that screams empire. Breaking news confirmed today by the team in KPRC2. The Texans have officially entered a historic partnership to build the Toro District. We are talking about a massive 83-acre complex in Bridgeland, Cyprus. This isn't just a gym, it's a statement, a state-of-the-art headquarters and training center set to open in 2029. This is a strategic move that shifts the geographical heart of the franchise. For years, everything has centered around NRG, but this move to Cyprus signals a new era of expansion and modernization. The Toro District is designed to be a mixed-use development that integrates the team into the community in a way we have never seen before. But let me take a step back and analyze what this really means. You have owners pouring hundreds of millions of dollars into concrete and glass. They are building a palace. And I have to ask the question, does a palace guarantee you a ring? Absolutely not. You can have the shiniest weight room in America. You can have the most expensive cafeteria in the world. But if the men inside that building don't have the heart of a champion, it is just a waste of real estate. However, from a business standpoint, this is brilliant. It puts the Texans on par with the Cowboys, the Star, and other elite facilities around the league. It is a recruiting tool. When free agents walk into a facility like the one planned for 2029, it sways decisions. It tells players that this organization spares no expense. It tells the league that Houston is a destination, not a stepping stone. But here is the tension. 2029 is a long way away. We are talking about the future while the present is in turmoil. The fans want wins now, not a ribbon-cutting ceremony in 5 years. The front office is playing the long game, securing the financial and structural future of the team. This move to Bridgeland is about cementing the Texans brand in the Texas soil for generations. It is ambitious, it is flashy, and it is expensive. But let me be very clear. All the acres in the world, all the fancy districts, and all the corporate partnerships mean nothing if you don't put a winning product on the field. They are building the infrastructure of a dynasty, but they better make sure they have the players to match the prestige of the building. This is a high-stakes game of Monopoly, and the Texans just bought Boardwalk. Now, they have to defend it.
Now let's talk about heart. Let's talk about sacrifice. While we discuss buildings and contracts, there are men on this field bleeding for this city. Reports from Aaron Wilson and SI.com confirm that linebacker Azeez Al-Shaair underwent successful surgery to fix a thumb injury. But here is the kicker. Listen to me closely. He played with that injury throughout the 2025 season. Do you understand what that means? While we have veterans getting cut for underperformance, we have a warrior like Al-Shaair taping up a broken hand and going to war every single Sunday. This is the difference between a mercenary and a leader. The surgery was successful, and the expectation is a full recovery for the 2026 season. But the story here isn't the medical procedure, it is the mentality. In a league where availability is the best ability, Al-Shaair showed up. He didn't make excuses. He didn't hide in the training room. He went out there and hit people with a damaged hand because he knew his team needed him. This directly connects to the culture D'Amico Ryans is trying to instill. When I talked earlier about Christian Kirk and the veterans on the bubble, this is the contrast you need to see. You have guys who are expendable, and then you have guys who are foundational. Azeez Al-Shaair is foundational. The medical staff is confident he will be 100% ready for the 2026 campaign. And let me tell you, the Texans need him. He is the heartbeat of that defense. The strategic importance of this surgery happening now cannot be overstated. He gets it fixed early in the offseason, rehabs through the spring, and comes back stronger. This is how you manage a career. This is how you show commitment to the franchise. The domino effect is clear. The front office feels comfortable cutting soft money because they know they have hard players like Al-Shaair anchoring the roster. He sets the tone. If you are a rookie coming into this building in 2026 and you see Al-Shaair working his tail off after thumb surgery, you have no choice but to fall in line. That is leadership. That is value. So while we worry about who is leaving, let's celebrate the guys who are staying and fighting. Azeez Al-Shaair is a dog, and he is exactly the kind of player that deserves to walk into that new Toro district in the future. The surgery is done, the recovery begins, and the beast will be back. We are standing at the precipice of a new era for Houston. The message is crystal clear. Mediocrity will be cut, infrastructure is being revolutionized, and only the warriors survive. The front office is building a palace in Cyprus, but they need gladiators to fill it. Azeez Al-Shaair proved he is one. The question is, who else is stepping up? I want to hear from you right now. With veterans on the chopping block and a new empire being built, do you trust the direction this team is heading? Are we making the right cuts, or are we losing our soul? Drop your comment below. We are in this together, H-Town. Stay locked in.